Okay, how can we help you here?
I am a mother with two kids, daughters.
Mm-hmm.
I have been in different relationships, but these daughters are from different fathers.
Mm-hmm.
First, and another one didn't go well because the guy was like, he doesn't want to look for jobs to work. He's like there, just. And let alone, I decided to go to work for my children. I came into Saudi. For all the 3 years I have been to Saudi, I do communicate to this guy, but not like I can communicate within this month, 3 months, no communication, 4 months, no communication. But in 2021, I get another guy. He's in Qatar. He decided to be with me in all the situation. I told him I have two daughters, but from different fathers. He said, no problem about it. We are talking. I'm yet to complete the 3 years to go back to Uganda, but I don't know. Can I go back to the other relationship, or I go with this one who is in Qatar? I'm confused.
Joyce, Joyce, you know why
Mm,
you are getting confused?
I don't know. I'm so
Do you
confused.
think do you think men are clothes that you go to any shop and you buy and you wear, and when you think like the cloth is old, you throw it, or you wash it in a washing machine and you go pick another one? I'll start by that. And I'm going to be hard on you because you need to be told the truth, Joyce. You
Mm,
see, men are not clothes, just the same as women. You see,
mm,
you cannot keep on jumping from one relationship to another and expect different results.
mm,
You cannot be in a relationship with somebody in Qatar, yet your mind still is thinking about the other guy in Uganda.
mm,
Mary Kama, thanks for the gifts. Amanda, thanks for the gifts. You cannot be with a man and again you are looking for another man just because things are not working. It's either you move, first of all, when relationship is not working, you have to move on. You have to close that chapter. You have to heal. You have to get yourself. You have to be ready to be loved again so that when you are getting another person, you don't get another person with a lot of loads on your back. You don't get
mm,
another person to start comparing them with the person who is in your life. You need to relax. You need to breathe in. You need to be new again. You need to find how you can trust a man again. You need to be new. Another person is coming into your life. I'm not coming to you to heal you. I'm coming to
mm,
love you. And when I'm coming to love you, Joyce, you should love me back. When I'm coming into your life as a boyfriend or as a husband, I'm not coming to heal your pains. That is not my work. My work is to love you and you love me back. So if I find you with burdens, like you're still not decided about your last man, automatically, this second guy, the one in Qatar, it's not going to work. Sometimes you people will say that men are blah, blah. But the thing is this: how can you give that man the love he's looking for when you are still undecided and with loads of the man that the previous man who was in your life? So what you need to do at the moment, Joyce, is to reconcile with yourself, is to move through breakup and move on and settle with your kids. God blessed you and gave you a job out of the country where you can be patient. I don't know why women and men can't just be patient, especially these women in Saudi. Sometimes I always tell you this thing.
mm,
Imagine you are in Uganda You got 2 kids. Life was not easy for you. And God takes you away from that because God knew if you stay in Uganda, you're going to get the 3rd kid. So God takes you away from Uganda and takes you to Saudi where you cannot see a man. God is telling you, you need to be patient with yourself. You need to find yourself back and leave men alone for some 3 years that you are in Saudi. Be patient, work, collect your money, collect yourself, reconcile with yourself, heal. Become tight again down there. Forget about men. Just forget about love for some time. Take care of your babies. Take care of yourself. Pray every day. Thank God for taking you out of that bondage. Thank God for taking you out of that shit. And be patient and pray. Make yourself a woman that is ready to receive a man who is just like you are. But this is the catch. You see, life is about what you are giving. So there is what we call the law of attraction. We only attract the people that are like us. So if you're having a burden with a man in your back, you're still having a problem with your ex, you're still tied to your ex, you will only attract another man who is also tied to their exes. And that's why they will tell you, it's okay, I don't have a problem with your kids, because there is something they are also hiding. And by the time you will be knowing and realizing what they were hiding, you will be like, better I go back to the father of my kids. Women in Saudi, I want to talk to you people, and especially those single mothers in Saudi. I will tell you one secret that you guys have never known. God took you out of that place because He knew if you will still be in Kenya, in Uganda, in Tanzania, in Nigeria, in Ghana, in Gambia, whatsoever country in Africa, you will get the 3rd baby. You will get the 2nd baby. So He takes you away. He says you're still not responsible. You still don't have what you can provide for your kids. So move away from these people and stay in this land where you cannot see a man for 2 years. Why? He wants to tone you down, to remove, the Kenyans call it the nyege, the body is hot. He wants to cool that hotness of your body. He wants to suppress your feelings so that you reconcile with yourself and you become new. People that I teach, I always tell them that, you know what, until you will feel like a virgin, you are not going to date. Until you will feel like a virgin, that under 18 that was in school, who was having some vision, who was having dreams, who was seeing, I want to be a nurse, I want to be, you will not date. Once you get yourself in that place, that's the time now to start looking for people. So what am I going to tell you? You will not make it with the Qatar guy. It's not going to work. And number 2, it's not going to work with your past relationship because you have forfeited it. Already you have like denied that past relationship. Right now, tone it down. Be patient. Work on yourself. Once you're done, go back to Uganda. If you're going for good, start something that will generate for you income to sustain your kids. And I have taught and I have videos on YouTube. You guys heard this lady when she came here. Joyce, when Joyce came, the first thing she mentioned, I'm a mother of 2. I don't know why ladies always feel like this should be the first thing to be mentioned. Joyce, if you're looking for a man, you are Joyce. Until that man shows some seriousness, is when you sit on the table and tell this man that, you know what, I have 2 kids, which I'm taking care of, even though their father is not supporting, but I'm supporting them. We are okay. They're having food, they're having clothes, they're going to school. It's not an issue. But I'm here ready to get into a relationship again. You have withdrawn the burden of having 2 kids. But when you approach a man and you're like, I have 2 kids, I was divorced, already this man is seeing a needy person in front of him. Men don't want women with kids. Men want a woman. Men want women. And you too, you don't want a man with a kid. You are looking for a man. So the child can only be loved by your wife. Your child as a man can only be loved by your wife when you are taking care of him without wanting this woman to come and take care of your child. The same goes to women. Your man can only love your child when she's being taken care of properly. You're not going to get into a relationship with a man and the next month you are like, my son, I still did not pay school fees. My son was sent away from school. He will never love that kid. That kid is not his. That is the truth. We are human beings and our nature is that. We are always trying to hide away, and that's why women say that, oh, I just want a man who loves my kid. Who's going to love your kid? Your kid has got their own father.
True.
So be yourself. God took you out there to make a life for your children. Once you have made life for them, they have a permanent or a continuous, a consistent source of income. Like even if you decide that me, Joyce, now I'm going to get married to John and I'm traveling with John to Kenya and my children will stay in Uganda. They will be safe in Uganda. You will rent them a house. You will provide food for them. You will buy them clothes. They will go to school without John supporting them. When you become a woman and you start doing that, I'm telling you, John will ask for your kids. John will be asking, how about your kids? How about their school fees? How about their house rent? But when you bring those kids as a burden to him, you will be kicked out together with your kids. I hope that helps.
I'm released now. Thank you very much. May God bless you.
God bless.